the flip side.
Yeah, Nigeria time no, but we know, yeah, Nigeria. We need Nigeria because we also have a lot of things to do about the basket team now. And Nigeria no need besides watch champion, watch La Liga, Europe. Only Nigeria free mo. When Nigeria need look, issues ACC feels like a bit basa, a bit basa, but then it's on a different scale. So yeah, Pacific can't alcohol be but. I agree with Messiah on the side of rivalry and all of that, you know. Yeah, I'm personally buying MBAPPE so why? Oh no, say Didi Shams at the end of why you know. Me sana me peminema. Me sana me peminema. Me wo Yankuba Madia media casem boko ho. Me I belong to that class. Ye de boko metimia casem ho. But then I also belong to the class. Yeah, you bet me dig. I solve situations. Near be a huni level. I also believe in that. A third biana or solve issues and annoyance in one. Yana ye pa a more suje. But I know experience. And a man will bet me a solve issues for a bra problem no cry no Andrew Hodmo. Being proactive. Solely based on experience. But yeah, it told us now reactive. And also actually say, oh, you'll be our journey faster at me face the problems as and when they come. The lady Shams will place out 55 man squad be a man central for and Tom Boise analyzing na and Sekaka we could be in 55 video that's problem one. That's problem one. The 55 man squad is problem one. Central for the squad no. You were ya, I mean for us before now you mess sum up me drew 23 or 25 for you. Then send be and mount peace of mind and mount fan preparing. Right now, listen on the other with Chasso. Penny was him. Will you listen to be a sincere cry? But I dear Bakwa. Very, very important about this France squad. They said this particular stage, I can say, they have a squad. They are so blessed with attacking talents. In the final third, almost super quality. I want to speak to the squad on the screen. They have enough quality across the entirety of the field, even though from defense, no one say, I'm quality didn't do anymore for you. France anymore squad, no. More rich in all the sectors. Right wing, left wing, number 10 position ho. Number 10 ho kwa no betimi about Ryan Shaki o. Aside Lisa account. No. But the manager said say, me pay shoes be a matraso. Free goalkeepers no of AC Milan goalkeeper Samba, Risa, Miansana defense or Dean Gusto Hernandez for me Luko Konati Saliba Upamecano and Alacra. A chron mercy. Method no be a some kakra war a Rabio ne Kamavinga, but a whole cranny argument. Kamavinga having really had the best of season, I feel.
Me no be question Rabio dear. No, I'm say Rabio dear me as a coach and a lawyer, Snibia, and who fools for fitting a system, no.
Yeah, a true.
Your call 2018 maybe.
Okobi. He's been part of the Shams squads of free. Nano Eros ya nano the Spain from some fine no. Na Rabio count. Look, yo, at the end there's a so far. Oh Rabio active kicking. He's playing every day. Oh Golo Kante oh. And then the Shams no no per squad or me matured. A per squad or my jimudo. National team football sanity. Uni brave brother put this squad no together. And I'm catching us a Ghana, you woo, work up, no, you will not have the best of trends at all work up. You can't more Cassana, your call. You'll be covered for 7 rebel, maybe a 7 venture at T4. We don't have any call of the blasters. Me who be crowd that say about tournaments crying you know, you lose the foundation, you see from Crusader. I haven't seen this before for a long time, but I'm talking about France. So France team, you know, talking about Medford in the final third, Akliochi, Bakola, Ranshaki, Dembele, Desiree, Doué, boys winning on yaw. Omo super quality. Manager now, Adio Beya and why you know. Right now, there's one problem be me analyze it, those countries in a taba mitrimu pa. That problem na me pese be see of France team no. Say I'm sorry there yaw. Problem be ma. Once Mateta ko bi. Giroud rule no. E no de Mateta ko akobo no. Opa check France attackers no. Omu nyina mobility. Omu nyina movement. Omu nyina nye like Mateta is the only profile amongst attackers in ko nyina. Mbappe pe 9 abo but o nyina ho ase number 9. Obeba en FIFA pe bo no bi abo ye kwa no abotu mu no akwakobo ahye. Ousmane Dembele o nyina ho obeba. Ba Mateta ba oba be ye de ya.
Say I just say Giroud de na Mateta no starting kwa onhu say o she goals na say decoy bi na bia Mbappe mo ne Dembele no.
Ntokwa no Vinicius mu anya no. Eno na coach ne mpe no. E bia na akosi between Dembele and Ousmane Dembele. Mbappe. Yeah, same way no. Make no be don't want to see. France call Russia 2018 World Cup no. The first game no start Ousmane Dembele. If you go check Dembele start. Or start fe Griezmann, Dembele and Mbappe. But asem no corner game no corner no who say no. So onya miensa no kan Giroud ho onya balance. Somebody has to go to the bench. And odi Dembele, oyi Dembele free anymore. And koka Griezmann and Mbappe and odi Giroud ka ho. And odi midfield ba ko be shim no onya balance. Ya kwa ye koi PSG for cat Ousmane Dembele team say Ballon d'Or no bembe wo. Omoje Champions League na pass so bembe no. So going over into the World Cup, he's going to go with that same sort of mentality say France pushing kakra bia. Wait to Ballon d'Or no. Ese na so. Na France pushu kakra bi ase Mbappe ana. France ebe pushi Dembele kakra bi ase
Mbappe. The best of friends. Mauze and a crying Mbappe post to Dembele in the birthday.
So ka France say no hu no. France in the year no dey field no so. No, you fan field no so. A very different thing. Omudu field no so. But my can't worry. Maybe let's hope. Mateta call up no. He's different profile. On the original boxing, he can tussle and fight with central defenders. When we no munjina ho, ombe drop ya ba link game no dey akọ. But Mateta will stay grounded. Now we push a fine space. Edi ama we mu no aba. So these shams there, the squad way our friend no. He's done a very, very good job. I think it's a team no. Oh yeah, the bubble form an attack. The be a bubble form an attack now. And the mass system now convert into a 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1 convertible 4-2-4. And 4-2-3-1 and convert into 4-3-3 because of the number 10 in Tino. Pachuati say.
Yes.
Be a benya Kante Rabiot 2 no. No nya 4. Ewo mumie du nanim 4-2-3-1 1 no so 3 no so na 4-2-4 sa na beye enya 4-3-3 onjejina ball so having a 3-man midfield bia e carry manipulate ball no he would want to go on a counter quickly no. So Ryan Shaki Olise Dembele Mbappe 4-way a tough attacking 4. And whoever comes up against this phone, you know, a bear massacre, a bear fireworks. So the shops, no. But and common actually no. And what bet him say? About countries be doing yaw. What's Spain, Portugal, Germany, England, Argentina,
Morocco.
And the Morocco count.
Brazil so count.
Or the Brazil count. Yeah. Brazil didn't know the Brazil count.
No one anymore.
Oh, Brazil! I don't think Brazil will do the last 4.
Brazil to mean semis.
Derby. Brazil to mean semis. On World Cup we say na yekono. Brazil are money your situation here, people. They don't have their best 11. Few days to the World Cup, and it is not Brazil. When was the last time Brazil went into a major tournament? That was going to be more than first 11, you know. When? Or we are in a time where we are speaking to elites. Brazil. when we speak about the elites, we speak about Brazil. Yeah, here for so soon elite, you know. Elite for no name. Among World Cup, technical department, you know, is stable on the field. They have a stable squad. From goalkeeping department, you know, over about best 7 status, or probably 8 or 9. Spain, Argentina, France, Akabako. This makes it more tougher. So Brazil, they are only serious. Look, Portugal squad no cry top 3, top 5 from one count. Portugal or the Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, neba. Mami for Bernardo Silva to baby for now. Vitinha, deep lying playmakers are what game room currently. Yow, Butu Abraham Vitinha di. Ajuma be a Pilo Busquets, Mabaya, I redefine that role as deep lying playmaker. And not Vitinha any say no. João Neves a balancing so well. And then you have Bruno Fernandes as one of the best creators in the game currently. Or ball England. Yo, me and some will say, me for the Bay now because of better we say so. But they have balanced Portugal in the final third, you know, attack, you know. Why no number 9? And why Mona watch Honomo. But I can make for India, I can Portugal away. Argentina, almost short to quality. Argentina short to quality. And any analysis be maybe to be very, very fair to myself. Me pharmacy into we must occur as a supporting cast too.
Because on the crafter, so J the 2022 or so on World Cup in the beam. So Bakaya, right after the game. Oh yeah, you can say about ball among the qualifiers. Yeah, but on some World Cup beam.
No, the need it all. No, need it.
So I'm the qualifiers not starting any day. Na because busala on scala no munyina no munyina ase no ombesane Messi na kasa because omofu se ball no onwie but no one kasa o je World Cup no wie no the feeling was on sound for the next World Cup but he will be there for them during the qualifiers.
The man is dangerous in here. Lionel Scaloni have been following the Argentina national team no only say preparation we nyina Messi in starting 11 no even 2022 there no there were games on one to Messi say, oh brother, catch me. When I manage game on the field, you are my extension on the field. So not only Messi were very good chemistry, supported by Pablo Aimamone, what a some more bench war. Me one of the stable technical teams ahead of a World Cup Argentina the koi. Squad, you know, Messi sabe on him crowd squad in them. Yeah, technical team no so Messi to catch us when you way we they all aligned with everything Messi. But this time, you know, yeah, only someone starting 11, you know, Messi can't win. But they know, say, and we are dealing here, Messi, Obeba.
I on paper, say, on count, say, and I say a starting match, and I'm missing them.
They have been planning a system.
More planning without
11 without Messi. No?
Okay.
But they know Messi is a great depth on the bench.
Okay.
But on funny issue, we said about Messi call about 45 minutes near the answer. No. They've taken that pressure away. And when I read in the thesis now or they prepared the squad, no, I said look, they won the World Cup just 4 years ago, and the player are making a good incursion on the squad. No, okay, so what's hard you see the nice way out? No, any now crowd intelligent. Look at Argentina squad now, so you know they still have Nico Pass and Crown Krabi squad more mobile. Julian Alvarez, and I feel say squad way, and so see Edema Alvarez. Let me say to me, I support you for Diaba, just as he's doing. Now, Brazil found that to work train name, send him a Mramaji to you're born in Tuba. And look, World Cup from 2006, every single season, check the tackle rate. Tackles Kosro, the intensity and the tempo of Kosro. Share. MBAPPE boy we are 40 Argentina our Russia 2018 and Marco Rojo so no want to be 190 from now. Sa game no on yaw. And I must have a bio. Look at 22 you know. Even Argentina and Netherlands game no look at the physique. So when you're ready but country back ko board me meet me akasa yen hye no so ne hwe ne Morocco. Morocco is going to the World Cup with the youngest squad.
But the same coach.
Yeah. Edibibi Kakraba. it brings a bit of, unless a new coach no person will change in your baby.
Okay.
Hono bekako hydrogen no. But they have the youngest squad our tournament we are you. They have 25.9 as the average age. Last time out they were in the semi-finals. They came to the AFCON, played in the final, and they are even the best number 8 arguably on the continent. As a Dino Nahi, so him that boy no.
Midfielder be no.
The ninth is a Frank Boateng and Walker Tokono. O had a nice size in nature winchano. But o crab no when he why a case retentional play as a Dino Nahi. Quality no buy, but we no buy no more in Jay. No bench. They are parading a squad. Morocco Bekako Hydrone or work up and so. But look, Maca Argentina, Maca France, Maca Spain. The other day, me about 4 them out, and I'm still not certain about Brazil. They have a good coach, but Brazil in the squad. I'm going to call work up. And for a month left, they can't even pinpoint their best starting 11. It is say, yay. It is say, yay. You're crying your best 11. I say, yo, the core of the team has been lost. The core of the Blasters, it has been lost. I'm perceiving film and I'm share your coach in the game on the Mexico bebo. And I can see me who how best set it up in the team now. And I can see a lot. But for now, there, and my bot here. Bernardo Silva says Silas Ferguson squad no or DJ trouble no. Man City deal with the beat, you know.
So they jet trouble no.
You know, era defining squads. Because era nature say, or more brand new subetrew, a bit trim, but still, Mobedino or Moncomo. That is why today we continue to refer 99. Oh, your course will refer 1 minute, boy, yeah, all gonna social the got 290, and that's all what you're making. A era defining. The same thing in Manchester City did. Oh, check Man City squad, we know DJ now. Look, I feel so my idea, but Fegi Jumapa. Now Manchester United have trained 26 good years for a top flight trophy. No more can be. Fegi Bam that inaugural season of the Premier League, 92-93, and over GBA. Or J1 near 27 years. And Ojimu 13 times. Premier League, or Jima Manchester United for. That dominance. Manager of the month, now they award in the coaches, or 27 times. Manager of the season, no. Yeah, be at Teta Mobo, or 11 times. Silas Ferguson. So, said you Bernardo, a twice or caucus, Liverpool and dominating. It is true. Liverpool and dominating. But United dominating. Liverpool, a year, 2 different transitions under Klopp. The third one probably would have brought Klopp to the doorstep of dominance. It been a Pepper, you know. Say Pepper transitions, pa. Pepper, yeah, company Fernandino mo transition, no. And what about your Rodri mo dia no? Grealish mo transition no. And what about Nico Gonzalez we mo some so transition no. 3 different transitions. O check if Fegi dia no so transitions pa. But Klopp, well yeah, the fantastic four no Brazil no be call Barca no. Coutinho mo no. Coutinho Salamo 4 no. Okay. And I trade ya obey Fabinho mo eso dia no. And hand over the man and a slot. He didn't dominate or rise in Liverpool. He brought Liverpool back to the elite table. By the time now, be Gino. Now a pure BS.
She said, "You pep, and
hand button, no, and the man and a slot and a fuma. Okay. So Liverpool didn't dominate, but Klopp brought them back to the elite table of discussion. So many Bernardo Silva, yeah, Gino, that's cool, yeah.
Whoa, may I say, Mr. Bray?
Yes, yeah, very good morning once again. Now, there is a reason why Tembiano, you crumase no, Yamfalumani agro. Now, it is not only because of the bitter Wolumba Numune you be there, Nemume and Seme Kutano, Nemuyende. And I think one of the most popular songs be Aquanoma, Beboa. Now, there is a part of it that Tembiano drew on I get really emotional. Our debut castle so be near Bubunia Caveto Day.
Yeah.
If you say what they mention as it makes you think about the life of people and what they go through any the way odo ho shenko for shoes mo a e wo se utimi try now reason with the reason why it amanfo ye de omoye enti sebi who say obi ye adwuma bi anaso obi a committing himself to something na don't be in a haste say okwako blemu nipa cross there be adena akoye e adena akoye bi na emum try na fa ho eye den e hye ne butom na busa ho say die ntina nipa cross na ye den eye sa then no aba betina say that is the main reason why obi di ne sacheche nipa so bebre na wo de wonyo na wo de say but ask sometimes put yourself in the shoes of the person, and this comes along with whatever that is happening to Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid. Yeah, Obia pointing hands. Kylian asemna ko kan ni kwan se wo kan. Kylian the timing of the interview ni kwan se wo ye. Mbappe na den. Onko ana de bia ye do ko PSG a o issues. Onko Mbappe do ba Real Madrid
similar
de bia wo issues. Ba yaw busa ho se anka bibi ni abobonua ka beto akuma bi ama no because adwuma na wo ye no e yo adwuma. So sometimes put yourself in the shoes of these players, where they come from, their orientation, where they stand, and understand them and move along with the Omujuma. We always know footballers according to their abilities. Yeah, no obian footballers according to said your mom mo city tewo pitch so. Na mum ye kase kire ni suban ode tifia wuntimi because enye on nete.
No correct.
It atesem na de adwuma. And the perfect example of it here, owura park ne so ana supporters ni na ebu no. Y'all trust you me. The supporters behave that way because of enyoma bi on matiti with the media. Ana Mbappe a dictator. Ana Mbappe can be na team ni ntimi hye. Ana Mbappe hye da kra no amebo game na against Barcelona. Iti atesem. Enye ehunu sem atesem. Ene ma atesem yehu ba. Kote beka. Wodi asem gye nipa ba ko na aka asem kire nipa kro na ni kire mu ye foforo. Ebi akofi mi ko school aba. De o kire mu kire no beka aka che so okofi so okọ ba bi aba. Do ka je baby he. De okọ so okọ ba bi aba so okofi wahwim. Iti enduru the final destination no. Enduru the final destination. Ni aka se bi krampa kofi kwa se bi okọ e ma asem wapie. Ba mi wo ana nipa na adi ka aka asem kire no no. O kire mu no de ote ase ne de ohunu mu de okọ kire bu kire bi foforo no. O ma sesa bibia. That is where Kylian Mbappe finds himself. He needed to come out by himself and speak to the matters and the truth of it. Said the bear obia benya na wonte ase because atisem wo hui yemfa nya asem. Because
no one can sacresre. Ana ne madane nso sere.
What is bebre? What you say? What because the supporters has been fed. You feed your more with a lot of things without knowing the true identity and the life of players in Ankasa. You see, the time I say we know footballers by their ability. May the picture be Sunday Shadrach say that was a tweet back in 2018. It's written in Spanish. Arbeloa and a quote date near 30th June 2018. Mbappe es como a joven Luke Skywalker sabes que tarde o temprano dominará el mundo. Es una bestia. O translate ko English now. Maybe the English translated version na mashado. Because say Mbappe is like the young Luke Skywalker. Yeah. You know that sooner or later
he will
dominate the world.
The world. He's a beast.
Where 2018 when I Kylian Mbappe bought the World Cup. It will check it date now. Meaning he said the World Cup had gotten to ABA the semi-final or the quarter-final. Because the real World Cup you born within 1 month, June, July. It is starting World Cup maybe ABA June, ABA July. So 30th June meaning he said he had taken the World Cup by storm. And I'm sure he's going to be around the game of money Argentina boy. Far ball, Marco Sorojo, or being a penalty, Sako Bobo ni be net. That is the game he might be referring to. Now Arbeloa Twitter in 2018. Now, fast forward, how many years in here? 8 years. Arbeloa is a manager. Arbeloa is no more a player or a manager. Now he has come into close contact with Kylian Mbappe at first hand. Now he's not only experiencing Kylian Mbappe on television and his ability. Now we're experiencing Kylian Mbappe as a human being. Aside the ball now or the bar Real Madrid no, it's on net daily. We need partner who said the person in the Bay City. And it has become something very fishy. I hear confusion. A hard dream the bar Real Madrid or dream what I want to see. Because Arbeloa, baby Ojina say as a manager will love to prove in the dressing room say, "Mo amujina dressing room hanu nyina no, munni me, mabo Madrid ni bi da." Enyo na abeba Real Madrid dressing room abekire me de menye. And I've said something, said the famous quote by former Spanish national team coach of the Omoje World Cup, Deboski, say at Real Madrid, you don't need to show that you know too much than the players. And at Real Madrid, you don't need to show too much weakness. The statement, you know, or some men, Chirawo Bobre say, Unimbe chain players now, your Moko Edujumano. At the same time, men say, oh, seem to a day, Bebre, Eddie players way. That is where Arbeloa finds himself. Maybe assure Arbeloa watches so much Sinto. And when he goes to the extreme, he tries to prove to these players that he knows so much than them. And I think, and the perfect balance needs to be painful, Mumba. Who told you that Kylian Mbappe is not a top player? Yeah, we'll check his statistics now. In the last few years, I don't think any attacker back Hurricane Etimia put in much effort in scoring a lot of goals than Kylian Mbappe. Because all competitions need the number of goals he has scored and brought draining so. And the level is there. So for Kylian Mbappe, the talent is in no question. So most goals since August 2024 in top 5 European league clubs, all competitions, 101 appearances, was 85 goals. And then Haaland also 71. Hurricane Eddie Kine with 96 goals. So this is a player you can't question his abilities. Untimi question Kylian Mbappe, he has seen it all.
Onwasa ehun mu say or a big ball.
Yeah, na and I make us say what in the passing who said the university here? Obeto kumama no. Real Madrid should find a way to manage who Kylian him because in the orientation now, you see this is where people are getting it wrong.
Someone so much and say, Ubetimi I sadden with PSG. But I know only Ronaldo.
Ebi idea was all to the man in Yakuma. Ebi also to me to sniper and the man. One and I'm now to be for the man. And the kind of and I'm because artist me fan him. Now, on the statement now, Casani no person just a Real Madrid players ni be coaches near cowards. Because Muntimi man and him and can send me a day. And Chereno. Then more than media so. So what kind of statement but could be or say if nobody is ready to talk or something like that, me kasa. Because omuden obi ade twitwa no yaw asem bia yate afa Mbappe wu bia no e yate sem. Then he comes out and says all classico no you 100% fit.
So best started. But and then yeah, what is the story going around? Kylian Mbappe no pra. Anameboa on your fit.
Now the player says no, assembly na it not on your fit. Na be sha man for trim say wo eduru time ahu si entimi ni league no. Ah ene ba se be bo ne de. Unim se ngu ase be ba nti wa me dey. Wa me bo supporters ne wo.
Because me be am say some days before the game say Mbappe ni hu say on start game no. I'm to the car free training ground
on the kind so of reportage that is coming in.
I want to say I'm because and the one my boy na ya say on start or free time Mbappe so can pain one post match and not say El Clasico no mo I ready so be start mun ko bisa Arbeloa and then once game now one man now start or coach na catch and say
on your fourth choice striker
mun ko bisa coach no sa no kan mun ko bisa coach
so Omo pity, it's like he feels they are pitting the fans and the supporters against him in a lot of circumstances. Yeah. Omo bisa say also so call no girlfriend call vacation in Italy. Once the league is over.
O say
nyo no kwa.
Players na ko bia tu kwan.
Omo nyina age permission.
On the score of on starting game to free stadium. Na me be say me za kan
from training. And just stadium.
No, El Clasico.
Wama bi o.
Someone say on start the game no.
That was training grounds.
They are near to us.
And 5 minutes later, 2 the car boy.
Okay.
And what was also the conversation between Arbeloa and Mbappe as at that moment? Mbappe needs to carry it.
We free bench now.
No, we free bench anymore.
Okay, so apart from
how it's not at the any the way city judge no. Any the way city judge no.
But they see we are telling you to kako.
That is why. That is why.
Say,
Killing Papa Bonte.
So I auntie. And I guess
that is it. Before because I auntie.
So coach na catch on start no.
And then people say, you want no. Why would you want to?
Okay, say the course you na according to also 2 kako.
And no me point.
And yeah, that is the main reason why Kylian Mbappe also comes out and come and say A, B, C, D. It means so we say Kylian Mbappe, you were wrong to speak. I will say no, because boy, I know the right to also come and defend himself.